and welcome back to the Wayside Car Valeting channel here on YouTube, and welcome to something a little bit different, as you don't find me in the garage today but inside, because as you can see the weather is not the best today. So this video is a little bit different. I'm just going to discuss a project that I've been doing over the last couple of days, the last 4 days, where I have applied a coating or 2 coats of ceramic coating to the Volkswagen Golf R 7.5 in lapis blue. And I have used the Garage Therapy Cerberus ceramic coating. And here it is in its absolutely lovely presentation box. And yeah, inside there has been a lot to do, and it is all listed here in these instructions. So, as a beginner in the car detailing world, let's say, I want to make this video sort of for those who are nervous, like I was, in the sort of preparation of a car's paintwork for putting on a ceramic coating. And I know I felt nervous before I was doing it. There's a lot to plan, a lot to prep, and a lot to learn. And before I sort of start going through the procedure I used, and I want to share with you for those who are also looking to do something similar, I just want to shout out to all of those channels that I've been using to learn the procedures and the best sort of ways to get the car ready for anything like this, or ceramic sealant coatings that you may be putting on your vehicles. So the first shout out must go to Forensic Detailing channel. Lots of learning there, loads of videos that I've used to prepare myself for, say, machine polishing the car, which I have had to do, and that was my first time doing that. So John's videos, check them out. They are really good for teaching you the ways and the procedures you need to use for getting your car all ready to go. The Garage Therapy channel itself, and all of the guys over at Garage Therapy, I've been using a lot of their products over the last 2 years. So yeah, a shout out to them. Do check out the YouTube channel and their website for the products that we've got out here around me, not just Garage Therapy. There's all sorts of other products we've had to use in this preparation. Yum Cars, Nick at Yum Cars, I've been using some of their products ready to get the car ready for the coating. So other ones I follow are the channels such as Obsessive Car Detailer. Martin there, he's done a really great job at sort of sharing his thoughts on the products out there. Really good detailed reviews, so do check his channel out. Paul Dolden Details, goodness me, yeah, he wouldn't have got me anywhere close to where I am now without having watched videos by Paul Dolden. And then started off with Specky. Some of the first videos I ever started watching there. Specky's videos are fantastic for product reviews and methods, ways to do things in getting a car looking great. So thank you to those guys. Detailing World, or now Detailing Space, please do check out the channels there. And Dave at Epic Car Show really got me into some of the equipment I use now, and also the products that I've been using in the last 2 years. Good, so no, I can't think of any more shout outs. If I do, and I'm sorry I've missed you, they are out there. Pan the Organizer, my goodness me, there's a guy you should really check out. Thank you to Pan the Organizer over in Canada. It's been great watching your videos as well, so shout out to him, and I do highly recommend his videos for your viewing pleasure and for your learning if you're getting into the car valeting stroke detailing sort of world. Good. Right, so I think I've covered most of the shout outs. I am dreading I've missed someone right now, but no, let's get on to the procedure I use. So I've done it now, the procedure has been finished, the car is looking absolutely amazing. You're going to see clips through this video and I must say I am absolutely blown away by the results. You're going to see those in a bit, but let's go through the procedure. So what I did was, on ordering Cerberus, after speaking to the guys at Garage Therapy, I did a lot of to in and throw in, DMing them on Instagram, and getting all the lowdown I needed before actually getting on with this. There was the offer of actually going up to see them and do this, but unfortunately the way things have gone here at home, I've not been able to do that. So I decided, do you know what, I'm going to do it myself. Right, the instructions, definitely follow these. Don't try and deviate from them. Lots of steps here, and obviously being a Garage Therapy product, try to follow the procedure and process for preparing it using their products. So the main one, first of all, was using the Decon shampoo. So with the first steps there, I put it into my snow foam lance, as it says on the bottle here, making sure that I used the correct methods for the obviously best results, using it 50 millilitres of product to 400 millilitres of warm water in a snow foam lance. So I put that into my MTN PF 22.2 and applied that to the car. Now, where I wanted to use this on my wheels as a wheel cleaner and tyre cleaner, I added a little bit more of the dilution rate, so I pumped that up, made it bigger, and filled the snow foam lance right up. Because I used the method on the wheels, not that this was about preparing the wheels for a coating, but obviously iron oxide on the wheels, and then I layered it over with the snow foam, or not snow foam, Decon shampoo through the snow foam lance. And that also, and if you have checked out Specky's video on tyre cleaners, do you really need one? Well, there you go. You can actually use Decon shampoo as a tyre cleaner, which I did in that process a few days ago. So iron oxide and Decon shampoo on the wheels, and then obviously Decon shampoo through the snow foam lance on the paintwork, let it dwell to 3 to 4 minutes, and then rinsed it off. And then it was 2-bucket method, Decon shampoo again for the contact wash, and I was using obviously the Garage Therapy wheel mitts on the wheels, and obviously the wash pad there as well for the paintwork. Now, just a bit more on this, since my video I've got, do check that out, on the wash pad. This is now well weathered in. It's got slightly larger, it's got larger now where I've been using it. It's not so rigid, it's really flexible, it's a much better pad now. It's been used a few times. When it's fresh, it's a bit more difficult, but as you would have seen in Martin's videos on Obsessive Car Detailer, these are fantastic now. I really have enjoyed using both of these products. So yeah, contact wash, Decon shampoo, and now rinse the car off, and that was all done there and done. So the next stage was the iron fallout. So again, I used iron oxide all over the paintwork, let that dwell, and then before it could dry off, I made sure I rinsed the car off, and that was the first part of the chemical decontamination done. And then the next one, moving away from Garage Therapy, I used the Yum clay bar, or the clay block. And this thing was fantastic. Again, I've never clayed a car before, but watching videos from Nick at Young Cars, do check out those with regards to this clay block. I found this really easy to use, and it's not one of these ones where you have to keep kneading it and all that. You just have to rinse it out with water every so often, following the instructions thoroughly on the back there. And as a lubricant, I was advised by Nick to actually use Yum Wash diluted down, which I did in this Prezzel sprayer, 10:1, and it formed, you'll see in a picture there, it formed really good lubrication for the clay block. So I did that all over the car, and that was the second part of the chemical decontamination stage done. So obviously the wash, and then obviously iron oxide, and then the Yum Wash and clay block. So that was the wet stage done, dried the car off, and then I used a panel wipe and that is the G-Technic panel wipe. Really good stuff. Do have good ventilation, by the way. It is very potent. But for putting that on, I used a dual towel, one of the Garage Therapy dual towels, wiping all the panels of the car, and then it was done, dusted, ready to go into the garage for the machine polishing stage. So, as I say, with the machine polishing, that was really the thing I was getting worried about. I'd never cleaned a car before, so I got through that stage, really enjoyed it, found it quite easy. So that was using these products. There are many other products to use for claying a car. In the next stage, from claying the car and all that, it says machine or hand polish this, to the desired finish. And then once you have done the paint correction step, you should then wash the car again in zero decontamination shampoo using a 2-bucket method with hot water. So let's just go back to the machine polish stage. How did I go about that? Right, I purchased the Into Detailing DA6 machine polisher, and to be honest with you, sorry, this is the DA8 Plus, not the DA6, dual action polisher. And how did I find it? My goodness me, I've never used one of these before. I've never done a machine polishing of a car. And like I say, this video is for those people who have never touched a car with a machine polisher. I've never done it. All I've done is watch tutorial videos on YouTube, and I found out that this would probably be the best one for me. And it was. My goodness me. Shout out to Into Detailing. I really enjoyed using this. You've got rubber grip on the end there. Good for the control of the machine, I found, and you've got speed setting buttons on the bottom here. So I won't show clips. I haven't recorded clips of me machine polishing the car because there are so many videos out there of how to machine polish a car, which I followed, and there's no point in me. So yeah, I applied the products on there. What product did I use? Well, first of all, what pads did I use? So for the paintwork on the Golf R, it was not in a bad way. There were swirl marks for sure. Got a clip here just showing the paint quality of the Golf R, just those swirl marks. They were there from when I bought the car 2 years ago. You know, paint is not perfect when it comes out the showroom. But anyway, I didn't think I needed to compound the car. So what products did I use? I used the Rupees yellow pads, both 5-inch and 3-inch. Obviously the Into Detailing, God, that's a mouthful. Backing plates, both of them come with this. There's the 5-inch on there at the moment, and the 3-inch. Really easy to change, the spanner comes in the bag. So yeah, I used those pads, and for the polish, I used Sonax Perfect Finish Profiline polish with those pads, and the finish was amazing. So it's got some cut and correction aspects to it. It's 4 to 6, but mainly this is for gloss and brilliance. So I did also get Cut Max as well, and some Meguiar's polishing pad or compounding pads, just in case I needed to do that. But after doing my little test patch, I found that what I was getting out of just using the Rupees yellow and this perfect finish polish from Sonax, I got the results I wanted. Yeah, there were the odd scratch, deeper scratch and all that, but they are gone just using this. But yeah, it didn't need compounding whatsoever. And it's the hard German paint, as everyone has mentioned in their videos. Okay, so machine polishing, how did I find it? Really good. Started off, did the 4 pads, 4 dots pea-size on there, primed the pad, tapped it over there, started at a low setting, over there nice and quickly, getting the product spread around, and then at about 2 inches per second, in a hashed method, across the panels, I got the paintwork to the finish I wanted. So yeah, it went well. I was nervous, like I say, but now that I've done it once, I feel more confident that I can carry on using these products. Obviously compounding I still need to do, and then using the polish after that. That's a process I need to do on a car that's got more severe paintwork defects in it. Good. Oh, by the way, this inter-detailing polisher, you've got this handle here, but there is, if you want to add on the handle there for more control. I didn't feel I needed it, so you have that option if needs be. Good. Right, so we machine polished it, then it was a case of take it back outside, more decon shampoo, excuse me, did that, then again after that, using the preparation instructions. The good thing about these instructions is you've got the preparation sections 1 to 4 and then the application section 1 to 4. So panel wipe went on and then we were ready to go with regards putting the actual coating of the Garage Therapy Cerberus on the car. One thing I forgot to mention, did use the tape. I got this from Interdetailing as well for taping up all the rubbers around the windows on the car, around the wing mirrors and any place I didn't want to be touching with the pads whilst machine polishing. And also I found, obviously using the 3-inch, you could get to quite a lot of the spaces on the car. The good thing about the Golf is it's got quite flat, straight edges on it. It's not a very round car, just maybe around the bumpers. I had to, I use the 3-inch, but I don't have any of these nano polishers with the small 2-inch or 1-inch heads on them. I don't have one, so I made do with what I had, and it worked well. You'll see in the final clips. Good. Right, Cerberus. Once we got the car ready to go, obviously it says here there's loads of preparation for the application. PPE inside the box, what do you get? You get 2 gloves. You get a pair of gloves, should I say. You get the applicator, and that is a foam applicator. The bottle itself of Cerberus, and then at the bottom you get underneath there 3 suede cloths, which is now on the floor. All right, so with the suede cloths, you are putting the applicator there in the middle. You are putting them, wrapping it around like that, obviously with your gloves on, and then 4 to 5 dots of the product. It's got a limiter inside there, so as you're pouring it, it doesn't come flying out. So you can actually just give it a little shake and place 4 to 5 dots up there. And then again, it's working in 2 foot by 2 foot sort of sections in the car, in hash motion like this, back across, and then leaving it to dwell for about 1 to 2 minutes. Watching it flash off, obviously temperature range in the garage. I had a heater going in there, just one of those Dyson fans or so, just keeping the temperature of the garage up because the weather outside was about 4 to 6 degrees outside. So yeah, pumped the temperature up. Good. It flashed off, and then they say in the instructions to use the pearl weave towels. These are from Garage Therapy on their website. These are the pearl weave towels. Specifically, it actually does say recommendation, use the GT pearl weave microfiber towels. It's recommended as they have a propensity to level down the product better and not absorb too much product. So I had a few of these in the bag in the garage, and so I used these, one for leveling the product first of all, and then one for buffing off. So like I say, you're putting the product on, you're waiting 1 to 2 minutes, then you level it with this so you're not applying too much pressure, and then you're putting the final towel, the second towel, as a buff off to bring up the gloss. And yeah, that was the procedure. Doing all the car, making sure it looked great. What did I use the final towels for? Oh, I was using these final towels for the buffing off stage during machine polishing. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Throughout the process, I had to inspect it. It was good to inspect the paintwork as I did each stage. Good. So I forgot to mention also the Auto Finesse light. I got this on Amazon from Auto Finesse, directly. And I've got it on a spare camera stand. You can unscrew that there. It's actually magnetic. Please do check out my video on the Auto Finesse light. I've done a full review on that. But yeah, using that to inspect the paints during all the stages of this procedure I did over the last 4 days. Good. So Cerberus, what do I think of it? I contacted Garage Therapy a lot with regarding this. I spent, it was quite a lot, it took a long time, I would say 2 to 3 hours I sort of took my time at applying this to the car. It got late after the first coating, and it says to apply the second coat 1 to 2 hours after the first, but it was getting late, I couldn't do it and I was knackered. So I contacted them. They said, okay, yeah, it is recommended or highly recommended that you do it in that 1 to 2 hours. The second coat, but I didn't. I waited overnight, and they said, don't sweat about it. It's all right. You probably be fine. It's just that it wouldn't take an effect of bonding with the first coat, if you know what I mean. So I did it immediately the next day, first thing in the morning, and I'm still amazed by the results. Are fantastic. So like they say, you know, it's not recommended that you wait that long, but you'll be all right, which I was grateful for. After the coating of the Cerberus, I then left it to cook overnight, and then I gave it a coating of quick detailer over the top. And because I knew the car couldn't cook for a full 7 days, it has to be used. So the quick detail went on top. So they say in the instructions, with regards to the final care, let's just look at this. So it's tack-free curing time is after 2 hours, yeah? It's fully cured after 7 days and should be kept dry for 24 hours. So I was able to achieve that. Do not wash the car for a minimum of 7 days, but I've not done that. And second layer can be applied after 1 to 2 hours. Then wait 12 hours before Garage Therapy Shimara top coat is applied. I'm not going to do that. I don't have the Shimara at the moment. Won't be doing that, but like I say, I put that on with quick detailer. That's my little top coat for now. Okay, so care afterwards. Washing the car with pH neutral shampoo. So that's the one car shampoo, one wheel shampoo for the wheels. Use safe methods, high quality wash media. That is your wash pads and your wash mitt from Garage Therapy. Decontaminate the vehicle every 4 to 6 months with zero decon shampoo and zero iron oxide for industrial environmental fallout. Once a year, Cerberus should be topped up with Shimara, which is their ultra hydrophobic top coating. And that's good for boosting the hydrophobicity, slickness and gloss. It can also be maintained by quick detailer as a drying aid, 2 Sigma as a 2-month topper, and also 3CS. 3 ceramic sealant can be used as an alternative to the Shimara top coat. So that's handy because I already have that. That is about it from there. So let's have a look at the final results. I've got some clips here. One thing I was really impressed with the other day, this is obviously I'm filming this a couple of days now, well after adding the coating Cerberus to the car, but we had this drizzly conditions and the car went out and the water was absolutely amazing. The behavior, the beading was fantastic. And you're going to see in these clips in a minute what happens. I was just blowing on it. I wasn't using the car, a blower, a mechanical blower. I was using just my breath. I went on the car. You wait to see these clips. All in all, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's just my procedure, like I say, my procedure for getting a ceramic coating on the car as a beginner. I'm just putting this video out there for those people who might also feel nervous about preparing a car, machine polishing a car for the first time. Look, it was brilliant, great experience. I was doing it on my own car. Do a little test patch before you go for the full machine polish of your vehicle, whichever vehicle you have. But I was doing it on a Golf R with lapis blue paint, so yeah, I was like a bit concerned I was going to mess things up, but I didn't. After all the preparation, the videos I've watched, again, shout outs to those people out there in the detailing community. Yeah, it's been well worth it, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the process doing it myself rather than taking the car and spending thousands of pounds on getting it coated, or how much I don't know, but it's a pricey procedure. Yes, I've bought all of this to do it, but you know, it's certainly been a great 4 days of work. Just remembered that I've forgotten one product that I did apply to the car, and here it is over here. Yes, we've got Yum Glass Plus. So this is basically a repellent of dirt to the surface of your windscreen, any glass to be honest. I've put it on the windscreen and on the back windows, and I have actually already driven the car with this applied. It was yesterday, and at 25 miles an hour on a calm day with drizzle, the water behaviour was out of this world. The beads just went. A tree dripped some water down on it from a leaf, and it landed on there and it just rolled away. So Yum Glass Plus, really easy to apply. It's a bit like Cerberus, you know, it's got microfiber pad. I'll show you. Inside the bag, you've got a little applicator pad, and then a bottle of Yum Glass Plus. You do this every 3 months. There you go, Yum Glass Plus. On the glass, again, make sure you clay the windscreen or the glass you're applying it to, and then you apply this in a hash fashion, up and down on the glass, and then afterwards you then spray glass cleaner, very fine mist of glass cleaner on one of your finish pads. I haven't got the glass towel here. I use my Garage Therapy glass towel, and then yeah, I just took that, buffed that off. You leave it for only 60 seconds, and use the towel to remove it. So yeah, 3 monthly. Water behaviour on your windscreen was absolutely fantastic. Don't need to use your wipers whatsoever. So at the end of it all, we have used 2 very high-end products, premium stuff. Awesome Garage Therapy Cerberus on your paint and that, and then Glass Plus by Yum Cars. Awesome products. All of these other products that I've learnt about, thank you to G-Technic, Sonax, Yum Cars, Garage Therapy obviously, Into Detailing. Prezol sprayers are fantastic. They are really good sprayers. These don't have the measurements on them, that's the only thing, but yeah, I used a jug to do the measurements there. That's enough talking from me. Like I say, if you do enjoy this video, find it useful, it's me offering my opinion. It's me saying that I've done it as a beginner, I've managed to get a soot coating. Here are the clips. Do give it a like. Thank you very much.